Alright, Cheesers, hello. Now let's get a shot going before I do it. Alright, that's good. Alright, Cheesers, hello, and welcome to the World of Outlaw Season 4 MCC Woo. We got round number 2 here. EXO Raceway is what we're going to be racing today. I was supposed to be on a Saturday. We had a little road trip that went haywire, so doing it on a Sunday, so the rare World of Outlaw Sunday here at EXO. I'll go through this track real quick. Honestly, if you remember Chili from Halo 4, this track actually kind of reminds me of it. It's not as highly banked, but I feel like it races kind of similar. And it's also like kind of a similar size, so yeah, the banking is definitely a bit more tame than that H4 Chili banking for sure. But as far as the way it races, I don't know. I'd have to go back and watch the videos to confirm that, but to me, kind of reminds me of it. And we've got this cushion. One thing you got to remember is this is the classic Halo 4 style cushion, where instead of having like an actual outside wall on the track, we just bank the wall. Like these pieces would usually be the walls, but we just bank them, and you're allowed to run them. And it's a risk versus reward thing because it can be pretty speedy up there, but at the same time, it can also be pretty easy to get flown out of the track. But if you do fly out of the track, that'll bring out a caution, and that's something to be aware of for this race because that'll probably happen a lot. So our heat race winners, winning heat number 1 was Luke. Detail took heat number 2. And let's go through the lineup here. So it's going to be 60 laps for EXO. Let's go through our lineup. On the right, on the inside, it's going to be Luke. On the left, outside, it's Detail. And we're going to stick with that order the whole way through. And this next row, we've got, I believe, Soul Reaper and Armada. And then we've got Real Deal and NJD making the comeback. And then we've also got Opix and Turkey. Turkey also making the comeback. So Turkey and NJD, OG H4 World of Outlaw and TRS and Cheese drivers making a return here at EXO. So that's pretty dope. It's been a while since since we've, well, I mean, I guess it's been a while since we've done one of these races in general, but I was gonna say it's been a while since they've done one. It's been a while for most of us until recently. But anyways, yeah, they're back, so making a big comeback here. As we go to the line for the green flag start, there we go. And remember, it's gonna be 60 laps for this one. Let's go on board, look at this. We got multiple 3 wides. There we go. That's a perspective I want to see. And a bit of a spin on the backstretch. I believe that was Soul Reaper and some contact there. So I'm guessing that'll likely be our first caution of the night. And definitely not our last, trust me. This track is going to be one where it's going to be hard to avoid those cautions because the best way to make a move on this track is the classic World of Outlaw dirt racing style move, the slide job, and you pretty much, it's very difficult to make passes happen if you don't go for one of those moves at some point. So everybody does it, and it looks like we're going clean and green here for a little bit. Everybody does it, but the thing is, sometimes it gets a little crazy, especially in the 3 wides and 4 wides, and with the benefit of having that open wall on the outside of this track is that you can get some crazy speed up there. It definitely gives the outside line a massive buff, but the downside is you can potentially fly out, and we will probably see quite a bit of flying out throughout this race. We got a pretty crazy battle going on up here. We got a 3 wide battle for third right now, as Detail and Luke are still going at it for the lead. But they do have this pack coming behind him, and it's going to be NJD working his way to the inside. Going to try to have a look at the lead there. He's going to slide it up. That's the move you want to see. Really close between him and Detail. They keep it side by side, but I think NJD does lead that lap as we're on board with the now blue dyno, recolored, different color, same conch for Armada here. As NJD and Detail are shifting through each other. I don't know how they're doing that, but somehow they're keeping it clean. I think NJD's eventually finally going to complete this pass here as the dyno falls off the pace a bit. And as you can see, it's just back-to-back slide job battles, and we have a driver in the stands, that's for sure. I thought we might have had our first caution earlier, but decided to keep it going green. Now we finally got our first caution here with about 11 laps in. So yeah, 60 lap race, but definitely going to have some caution laps, definitely going to have quite a few laps that are going to be ran under caution. And then also, I still don't know what the problem is, but for some reason the game type, we were just having issues for this race. So there's going to be a competition caution. Well, there was going to be a competition caution, but we kind of just reset the game on our own in both these races. So that's something to keep in mind as we go green with the restart here. And I'll bring it up when we get to it because it's a little cheesy, but it's something we had to do, and NJD goes for the move. Sends Real Deal out of the stadium, but Real Deal a pretty good save, though. He brought it back. Did bring it back. So you go on board with Detail here, trying to get his way back into the top 3, and I think that was Opix getting shoved out of the track again, and that's probably going to be our second caution here coming up shortly. We're going to have a little race back to the line. Oh! Little contact in the end there. It's definitely going to be NJD taking the lead at the line that time down. And as you can see, there it is. Yes, we got that order down. So there we go. We're going to go on board with Real Deal this time by. Second place finisher from 141. What is going on this restart? Green flag, a nice jump on the outside for Detail, and good restarts for a lot of people because we basically just had a 4 wide right off the rip for the lead. Oh, and Detail just somehow just suplexes himself in the corner. That was such a weird crash. I don't know how that happened, but that could possibly be another caution here early on. It's going to cause a caution. Had to say it at least once. Yeah, so we race to the line. We're going to get it lined back up again. And again, the nice thing about these Woo lobbies so far is that everybody's pretty good about lining back up and getting it going. So that's nice. It's nice when we don't have too much downtime for the cautions. Green flag again. We're going to go on board with Detail now, see how we can recover from that horrible crash the last couple laps. A crazy battle up there in the front. That's NJD and Luke going at it. And I believe Real Deal and Opix for 3rd and 4th, and Turkey's there in 5th. We got Detail going in on the dyno here of Armada. We got another dyno of Soul Reaper behind, and Real Deal is out of the track. And he hits a decent recovery, but then on the recovery gets shoved back out. So that will probably be another caution. And I'm honestly not too upset with this one because it looks like the field was starting to separate and get into their order a little bit here. So a well-timed caution to keep the battles flowing. Because yeah, a rare case here where we're actually separating. And it looks like we're actually going green for a bit. So I'm not sure what's going on here. I kind of thought that would be a call. We'll wait and see if it was an extra lap or something. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I figured. So get the pace going, get it lined up again. We still got plenty of laps to go. I'm not going to check it for a bit because, believe me, we got plenty of laps to go. Green flag. And a bit of a slow restart for the outside line that time. The inside definitely gets a better jump. But they bring it back a little bit, and it's a 3 wide up front. What is going on up here? NJD, Opix, and Luke slide jobbing all over the place and shifting positions. Luke's going to barely slide up in front of NJD here, slow down the momentum just a bit. I think NJ's going to think about going for a bit of a slide of his own, but he's just going to put him into the middle. He can't quite get all the way to the inside. Yep, he's just going to have to settle for the middle here. As they get a bit of a hitch, they get a little bit of a draft, but a little too much as NJD flies out of the track, and that'll definitely be, that'll cause a caution. That's going to be another one. As we watch the battle for the line here, the inside slide, Opix with the outside momentum. Oh, but it's going to be Luke, then Opix, and then did somebody go out of the track again? Looks like somebody went out of the track again, unless that was NJD just still recovering. It kind of looked like somebody cheesed again. I'm not sure. Yeah. All right. Another restart here. I'll give a lap update. Why not? Want to hear a lap update? 13 down. We have another one at 15. So we're about halfway through. Not quite, but we're getting pretty close to halfway through. Green flag. We're gonna go on board with Soul Reaper. Haven't gone on board with him yet. Back of the pack. Gonna try to make some gains on this restart, but not the greatest restart. But we have just a normal looking spin and then a flip at the end of it. That was even weirder than Detail's crash. That looked like such a normal crash. That did not look like a Halo crash at all. Very, very odd. Is Soul going to fly out of the stadium here? Real Deal on the inside. They're shifted through each other. Soul is literally under Real Deal's Mongoose. I don't know how he's keeping it clean here and getting the speed, but yeah, the caution is out, so lining it up on the back. So get ready to go for another restart here at EXO. Really fun track here. Green flag. Lots of battles. The drivers, and I'm sure the spectators as well, are really enjoying this one, except for the spectators in the front row because they're going to have some bruises. Got a 3. Oh, wow. He had like a 4 wide there. Big run for one of the dynos. I think that might have even been Soul Reaper that time, of course, as we go off his onboard, but that was a crazy run. Luke's got a crazy run to the lead. NJD's trying to make something happen to the middle here, and it's going to shove him and Soul Reaper up top, and Real Deal is involved in that as well. Another crazy wall crash, and one driver just completely out. That's Soul Reaper. Oh, no, it's Soul. No, he was having a pretty good run there for a bit, too. As we're at about, like, 25 laps to go here, so still plenty of time, but we are past the halfway point now. Detail finishing his DoorDash order, so we had to wait up a little bit for that, but now he's done with that, so we're back lined up and pacing, getting ready to go green. Green flag. And the inside, I'd say, would definitely had a better start that time, but the outside, you got to go for that run, and it looks like Luke and Detail are opting for it, but these inside drivers got the run, and this is not going to end well. NJD gets caught in the lag bubble, and another flip for him in the back, and that's going to be a caution again. NJD, these last few laps, just not able to keep his goose on 4 wheels. Just had a few incidents, but luckily for him, there's still a lot of time left, and anything can happen in these World of Outlaw races. So, I mean, we see people go from last to first within laps all the time. Crazy position changes. Anything is truly possible in this series. You got to be on your toes. Race is definitely not over. Drivers trying to get the temps into those tires. We got a few warm-ups going, but we got to get it straight for the restart at the line. Green flag. It's now Luke and Real Deal on the front row, and an immediate punt on the inside for a few drivers and a spin in the back, but it might have been a single spin, so we might still be going green here. We're going to have to wait for the call on that one. Real Deal with a crazy run, popping that 2-wheel. Turkey going for it in the inside. Look at that run. Where did that come from? Turkey going for it. Turkey with the return wants to make a statement. Look at him run that outside line, but he loses a little bit of time here. Luke's going to get out front, but Real Deal is not done for this second place battle. He's not done. He is not done at all. Turkey, hold on to it. He keeps it in the stadium. That's incredible. I can't believe he didn't fly out, but he is going to lose quite a bit of time. And then Soul Reaper's like, no, you're supposed to go out of the stadium. Get the fuck out of here. Sends him right back out of it. And unfortunate for Turkey, but Soul flies out himself at the end of that lap as well. So I'm sure Turkey's happy with that. That was pretty funny how that worked out. But yeah, they both ended up cheesing it. It's going to be another caution. As we are... we still got a few laps to go. I'll let you guys know when we're on like the 5 to go warning or something like that. Tires trying to be warmed. We got to get that warmed up for this restart here. What the fuck? Well, that's not going to be a green flag. Immediate caution. Immediate caution. It looks like a hydraulics issue. One of the dynos thought that they were at like the San Andreas car show or something instead of the MCC World of Outlaw race. So I don't know what happened there. Did not expect CJ to join the field, but we're going to be going green, hopefully for real this time by green flag. Here the goose is ripping there, and that's a great run for that dyno on the outside. I think that's Soul Reaper, but getting cheesed by another dyno, but Soul finds the gap. And look at this, the dyno pack. We got a 3-wide dyno battle. We are not going off with this, but Luke crashes a few flips down, leading most of the race, but crashes late here, and that's definitely going to be a caution late in the races. We have like a spin out up front too. I don't know if that was after the, I mean, well, that would have had to have been, right? Yeah, so that was after we already had made the race to the line, and yeah, a late crash for Luke that's going to send him to the back with only, we're getting pretty close to like 15 to go here, so not a lot of time. We're going to go on board with him to see, similar to what we did with Detail earlier, see how he can get back up. Got to warm those tires. And we've got Real Deal and NJD on the front row. Going to be watching them as well, how they're going to duke it out. Classic rivals there. Green flag. Oh, and an immediate spin out on the inside for Turkey. But look at this pile. in the front. I don't even know if that's going to be a caution. I think we're thinking it's going to be a caution, but this 5 wide, and they're off the track. 3 drivers off the track. Oh, no. Well, now it's definitely a caution, and because they ran it to the line, that opens up the door for Luke to get back into second after him and Turkey were involved in the crash. For the lead here at EXO, it's heating up with only 15 laps or so to go, like a 5 wide or so battle, and it just gets way too hairy off the track. 3 drivers. Let's get another angle of that. So we get a backstretch angle here, as you can see. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Who's all involved? NJD, Real Deal, and Detail all going down off the track. That even opened up the door for Turkey. So Turkey and Luke involved in that crash, looking like they were going to be in the back 2 spots. Turkey actually makes up a spot. I think Detail goes to last, so Turkey actually does make up a spot, and Luke goes all the way to second with that that massive destruction from the field. So that, like I said before, that just goes to show how quickly things can change in Woo. You never know when when 3 cars are going to fly out of the stadium. It could happen at any point in time. As we're going to be on 10 to go here. So yeah, we're getting down to it. We're getting down to business here. On board with the blue dyno of Armada. We're going to try to get a nice perspective here. We're going to go on board with Real Deal. Oh, it's getting close to happening again. Opix saves it. What is this run? NJD slamming it to the inside. Can he make it happen? Not around that second place. I think Soul Reaper's inside. But as far as the rest of the pack goes, yeah, he clears them. He's going to take himself all the way into a podium position. And Turkey's going to try to do something similar. They're all sliding up. Oh, no. And Detail holds onto it, but Real Deal does not. He crashes out. Not able to completely avoid that with Detail. Possibly another caution there. And we'll see how it ends up. Oh, Soul Reaper, no! We were still racing to the line, and he's going to lose some positions off that. That is unfortunate. He had a really good restart spot lined up there. But unfortunately, that cheeses it in the last corner. He's going to lose some spots on this restart, so that is unfortunate, especially with how close we are to the end of this race. We are on that 5-lap warning now. Let's go to Soul Reaper's on board. How can he regain? We got a Luke and NJD front row. Green flag with 5 to go at EXO. Moto 1. Big run in the back from Real Deal, but can he make anything happen with it? Not really. NJD and Luke are going at it side by side up front. There's like a 3 wide. Oh, and Soul Reaper and Real Deal both hit the inside and lose it in the back, so that may be another late race caution that may put us in a natural green-white checkered with how many laps were left remaining. That was like the race to the line right there, I believe, and we're going to line it up. Yes, I believe that is going to be a natural green-white checkered, so we're lining it up, and we're going to get it going again with exactly 2 to go. We're going to go on board with Turkey because why not? 2 laps to go. Oh yeah, the warming of the tires has got to be going on now because you need to have all the grip possible. Try to get this win here. 2 to go. Green flag. The horns are out. Everybody's ready to finish this race. NJD probably going to set up a move here in 3 and 4. Luke's going to elect to try to stay to the outside, try to get that run before they catch up, but they catch up in time as they hit the white. It is super close. A 4-wide battle up front. Opix, Detail, Luke, and NJD literal 4 wide up front. They're going to go for some type of slide cheese. One of them goes out. I think Detail goes out to the line. And NJD is going to take the win. His first moto back. He takes it here at EXO. But let's get a quick replay and some footage. Look at this battle at the end. Let's get a replay of that to the line. So we're here at turn 1. Look at this 4 wide. I love it. This is exactly what you want to see in World of Outlaw. And there just wasn't enough room for Detail. But he still saved it. He still saved it for the 4th place. So that, all things considered, that was a good save, honestly. He could have lost like all his position right there, but he still ended up getting a 4th. That's pretty good. NJD making the moves late in the race, taking the win. We have some other close finishes. Let's take a look at those. As we watch it, the super close battle, NJD takes the win. Super close photo finish. Luke 2nd, Opix 3rd, 4th is going to be Detail, and then we have Turkey 5th. Oh, I got to check how these line up with my results. I gotta check out these lineup with my results, but then we're gonna be at Turkey 5th, Real Deal 6th, right? There's no way Soul Reaper gets like a crazy. Okay, yeah. And then Yeah, so then Soul would be 7th, and then the blue Dino not coming out on top this time, going to finish in 8th here at EXO, but that blue Dino definitely had a great time in this one. So there you go. NJD, what a return. He makes it happen. Lots of crashes, not the cleanest race, but at the end he made the moves that needed to be made at the right time, made them count, and that's going to give him his first Moto win on the season, first Moto win in HRL in quite a while for him, so congrats to him on that. What a great race. And let's move on to Moto 2 now.